Thank you for your attention. I'd like to ask Richard, would you come up at this time, Richard? I know you want to share some things.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming today. For those who don't know me, my name is RichardDeLong, and I'm Cheryl's husband. I know Cheryl would want to have a day of remembrance shared by the people from the company that she spent her entire adult life working with, and with the family that she loves so much. I'd ask that you take a moment today to view the items that we've collected and shared with everyone in the veranda. This includes many, not all, but many of the cards that she'd received from her friends, family members, and coworkers. On an easel, I've got on display back there a 3-page article from the Telephony magazine dated from 1984 that was written by Cheryl. The article chronicles her efforts to introduce automation to the telephone answering service industry. After reading the article, it's not hard to identify that Cheryl was a visionary in helping to bring automation changes to the entire industry. Also under the veranda, I've included many of the cards and sentiments of her friends, users, coworkers, and family. As I started to sort through the cards and letters, it struck me that there were many people, family and friends, who sent multiple cards on a regular basis. It was gratifying to see StarTel coworkers, as well as the company as a whole, having sent multiple cards, as did the family members as well. I could tell that these multiple signs of support brought Cheryl more peace on those days when life seemed the hardest. I'd like to thank those who shared their expressions on those cards, the flowers that were sent, and the support that they offered Cheryl. Looking back at some of the things that Cheryl really enjoyed in life, probably the number one aspect was her family. At Christmas time, that was a special time for her. When the family shared their stories, gifts, and loves for one another. I know that for weeks, sometimes even months, Cheryl and the family would spend time shopping to find the perfect gift for every member of the family. There was rarely a last-minute gift shopping at Cheryl's house. Last-minute shopping at Cheryl's family's house was for the perfect side dish for the Christmas dinner. Cheryl also loved working in this yard. One of the reasons why I picked having this here today was because she spent a lot of time pulling weeds, picking fruit. It's one of the things that really seemed to give her peacefulness during her weekends. In addition to the things that she loved, we can't deny the work that she devoted her entire life to. I don't know what year Cheryl hired in at StarTel, but when you see an article that was written 30 years ago introducing StarTel, it's fair to say her contribution to the company has allowed StarTel to grow and maintain the user base through her longevity, as well as an advocate to the StarTel users group. Cheryl and I have been friends for a long time. We first met while I worked at StarTel as a field service and an installation engineer. Cheryl was a trainer, and at the time there were many new answering services to install and cut over, which we would work together on. Our friendship grew over the years, but it wasn't until recently that we determined it was time to tie the knot and get married. Because of Cheryl's strong family ties, she has always been loving with my daughters and their children. I know that many people will miss Cheryl, but perhaps not as much as our families. Thank you.